Yo, what's going on, guys? It is the Big K. So today I'm talking about, is Anthem fun now that the Cataclysm has been released? And I know I'm a little bit late. The Cataclysm came out, I don't even know, 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. So I'm a little late to the party, but it's got me back playing Anthem a little bit anyway. So the Cataclysm is completely different than what I thought the Cataclysm would actually be. But that doesn't mean that the Cataclysm is bad. The Cataclysm is actually a very fun event to play in Anthem. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if the entire Cataclysm is called Echoes of Reality, but that is what the current section of the Cataclysm is. It's called Echoes of Reality. So when you queue for the Cataclysm, the Echoes of Reality, you get transported to this massive map, and it's huge. So there's areas within the map where you can't fly for very long, because if you fly in these certain areas where you're like really deep into the Cataclysm, you actually start taking damage. It like destabilizes your javelin suit and you just start taking damage. So you can't really explore too much. But with that being said, there is a lot of different encounters. So within this Cataclysm map, you know, there's lots of different puzzles you could go and do. There's lots of secret locations that if you go to them and do a certain thing, you get more points for your score, because that's one big thing. There's two big things about the Cataclysm. Number one is that there's a constant timer that's counting down. So is what you want to do is you want to hit all these encounters, and then once you finish the encounter, you get more time. But you essentially fail if you don't beat the final boss. So you really have to, know what you're doing and try to get some score and try to get some extra time so you have enough time to beat the boss, which is Vera. But yeah, that's the one big thing, is there's a timer constantly counting down. And then besides that, there is a score. So as you're doing encounters and doing the main parts of the mission, you are gaining score. And then if you find all these secret puzzles and locations, you get more score. And then, if you hit a really huge amount of points, you actually get on the leaderboard, which is, pretty cool. The only massive letdown with the Cataclysm is that the Cataclysm is so teamwork based, it's ridiculous. So if you're like a solo player like me, who really doesn't have many people to play with, never is able to get a full team that, like a full team of friends. The Cataclysm becomes a lot harder in the aspect of trying to get score and then go to all these secret locations and, do puzzles with your team. If you're not in a group with people that's pretty much impossible to do with random people. Most people, they just go right through. There's like the one section, the second section, and then the boss, and that's usually how most people do it. They don't really do many side objectives, which increases your score and gives you more time. So probably the only thing that I don't like about the Cataclysm is how team focused it really is. But with that being said, I still am having fun with the game. I don't think that I will hit a ridiculously high score because I just don't have that teamwork with random people that I matchmake with. But besides that, man, Anthem has the Cataclysm, man, and it is pretty fun to play, because while you're doing the Cataclysm, you're getting these shards, and then with these shards you could buy lots of different wraps and lots of different chests that are in the seasonal vendor shop, so you're having fun doing the Cataclysm. You're gaining these shards or crystals or whatever they are called, and you could unlock a nice little wrap. There's a couple different kinds of chests that you could have, that you could buy, like a melee chest or an armor chest. So it's pretty cool. And besides the whole actual big Cataclysm map, there is some events going on in free play. So there's a couple new events that are there in free play, and a couple different things you could do. It sounds extremely vague, but just a couple new events. And there's this giant void you could go into every 20 minutes or something, and they're only in certain parts of the map, and it's kind of part of the Cataclysm, I guess. But no, it's pretty cool. The only thing I'm not really liking too much is that the entire free play map is still basically the same. So there's not any changes to the map itself, really. There's a few new plants that if you break them, you get crystals, like the same crystals you get when you're doing the actual Cataclysm. But yeah, man, besides that, I mean, so yeah, as my closing statement, let me put it like this. Is Anthem fun to play now that the Cataclysm has dropped? If you are a player who enjoyed Anthem before this, then you are definitely going to like it with the Cataclysm. If you're a player that, you know, completely hated the game, then I don't think the Cataclysm is really going to be enough to get you really into the game, but it might, you know, if they keep releasing content, then maybe you will definitely get into Anthem. But if it's going to be another 2.5 or 3 months until we get another similar content drop from BioWare, it's going to be hard to really get into Anthem as hardcore as I know a lot of people want to. But yeah, man, the Cataclysm's out. It's pretty fun, man. It's been the Big K. Peace out.